Ah, boys, are you ready for some sweet, delicious crocodile tears? I am.
Massive day for the unemployed. Denims is too stupid to shut up while actively being sued and is making her case worse. Check this out.
I think we all know, Ethan, the audience that you are trying to obtain.
Objection!
Irrelevant. The judge doesn't care what audience he's trying to obtain. Nice try, though.
To pretend like the people that you're suing just happen to be women and that there isn't a very obvious desire to obtain viewers that are the most sexist people possible.
Objection!
No foundation. The bald streamer who looks like Dr. Eggman from Sonic the Hedgehog said it best.
Go into court and say that. Tell him. Go to the judge and say, well, it's just because he hates women. He should let me get away with breaking the law because he's a woman hater. Well, why is he a woman hater? He's really mean to me. Yeah, Twitter might fall for that shit.
You know, quite frankly, Denims isn't the sharpest tool in the shed, and
I'm pretty sure even Twitter doesn't fall for that, by the way. I'm pretty sure even Twitter some magically how can rub those two brain cells together and form a coherent, almost thought of maybe this is not exactly right. Oh man, you're selling Twitter short here a bit, okay? Twitter has some brain power, okay?
at this rate, she's probably not even in the shed. She's on the streets begging for change.
How's the lawsuit going? Nowhere, because Ethan Klein's too much of a sue me.
Yeah, how'd that turn out for you?
He was.
To be absolutely fair, though, that I'm pretty sure that was about a different matter, and Ethan checked it out, and he couldn't sue her. But this, yeah, you're going down. Yeah, there's not a lot you can do about this one. You're absolutely effed. In fact, you know, it's like start digging a hole because you're gonna need it. Okay, the previous stuff, true, he couldn't sue. Makes sense. Oh, but this again, you're going down. There's not a lot you can do to survive this one.
He was gonna sue me, and he wanted to sue me. Guess what? Still no lawsuit. Oh my God, he's so made.
Out of all the people you could be edging on to sue you, I don't think a Jewish millionaire would be in my top 5, but I digress. Not even Saul can help her, and she still hasn't called.
I'm actually pretty certain that his lawyer told him to stop going after me. His lawyer most likely said, dude, like, you, like, need to stop. Like, you actually need to stop. Whatever, you think I'm an idiot? You think I'm the dumbest person alive? That's fine. Go read the lawsuit. Maybe if you don't want to respect me, you can go respect a judge and a lawyer.
In retrospect, it's funny to watch all the old clips because she didn't think Ethan was actually going to pull the trigger, and now she's like, oh, but I'm a woman.
You know, and to all the detractors who are saying that I'm targeting women, that I'm a hypocrite for suing for copyright infringement, I just have this to say. I don't care.
He straight up predicted what they were going to say, and they still are using that defense. The only similarity between the three stooges here is that they're all women, so they're really going with that one.
Oh, and the other three, you're also... Does that mean that Ethan hates people? I don't know about that there, Denims.
Not only are you probably going to lose in court, you're losing to a Genshin Impact player with a Berserk tattoo. No matter what you...
There's not a lot of ways you can come back from that, though. I'd honestly just delete my Minecraft character if something like that happened ever to me. I mean, I don't feel pride, but damn, I think it would grow if a Berserk tattoo.
You try to say about Ethan, like, you still violated copyright. And no, to all the morons that still think Ethan entrapped them, that's not even a real thing. Entrapment applies.
Yeah, what the hell is with the people who are saying entrapment? That's the internet was a mistake, okay? Listen, the internet was a mistake. Too many idiots can say random words that they found through probably asking Grok. What is a big word I can say in this situation, but it's not really applicable? Oh, no, I'm sorry. They don't understand what applicable means. What is a really big word, Grok, that I can use in this situation that's kind of 420 blazed, but not really good here, okay? And then Grok says, entrapment, and they're like, got it, baby. Oh, man, these people are so nasty.
Applies to law enforcement, not f***ing civilians, you morons. Hey, guys, I'm about to entrap a burglar by installing a home security system. Whoa. Don't listen to me. Listen to this lawyer right here.
Got here wondering if what Ethan did is considered entrapment. sorry, and once again, I want to explain this stuff. I'm just laughing in general. So, and that's not a thing. You're probably thinking about like police entrapment or something else different.
Yes.
This is not criminal. This is copyright infringement.
I am not a legal expert, but posting a video admitting you intentionally targeted specific creators and you laid all this out as a trap seems like it will lead to automatic loss, right? Alamafayo. Alright guys, I literally live in Canada. I can't be racist. And I went to my favorite Indian restaurant the other day. I got myself a honey cruller and a double-double. Even French Canadians hate denims. XQC chimed in.
This denims person that was being weird and antagonizing me in real life at that party about the lawsuit when I was going through it. Right? Hey, buddy. Enjoy.
The best part about all of this is the fact that these people, all of them, have been so nasty, so goddamn vile against literally everyone else at this point that there's no one who wants to even bat for them. No one cares. No one wants to deal with these people because they have mocked, attacked everyone else, okay? Listen, you need to have a small target of people like me that I do that stuff to. Not everyone. That's a bad play, okay? And when situations like this happen, no one's batting for you because simply you probably have attacked them in some way, which is stupid. At least attack him for something that's actually there, not just make up some random shit and say, I'm a woman and so I can do this. Indeed you can, but I bet you didn't expect the consequences.
Enjoy the legal bill and enjoy the lawsuit. You fucking deserve it. You absolute cocklord. Hey, enjoy the fat fucking bill, you moron.
It really is a nightmare on Denim Street. She has to...
Hey, enjoy fucking deserve it. You absolute cocklord.
iDubbbz Lord. I love how iDubbbz has substituted the word cuck and it's on point.
Lord. Hey, enjoy the fat fucking bill, you moron.
It really is a nightmare on Denim Street. She has to reap what she sowed. But genuinely, somebody get this woman a lawyer because she's digging herself into a deeper hole.
If you check your bank account and like Chase,
I absolutely love, by the way, the most basic fact that these people literally got sued. And they're like, I'm just gonna make it worse for myself. YOLO 420 blazed, am I right or am I right? And then they're like, after a while that everything keeps going to shit, and they're like, how did this happen? How could this ever happen to me? I don't know, Jesus.
accidentally refunded you an extra $50. You might look at that and be like they were supposed to refund you for some charge or something, and then they accidentally gave you another $50. And you see that, and you're like, I didn't see anything. Well, listen, they can correct it. They can find it themselves. They can correct it. I don't really care that much, all right?
The fuck?
I don't really care that much.
I don't know where you're going with this, but I'm all
I
ears.
have
You know,
no
I'm listening.
idea what that
If
is.
some old lady on the street is like, hey, you know, do you have change for a $10 bill? Nobody carries cash around. But like, do you have change for a $10 bill? I just need to pay the meter. And she hands you a $50 bill instead of a $10 bill and says, oh, you know, times are so tough right now.
Did she just compare a Jewish man to Chase Bank?
And you keep the 50? See how one of those feels morally worse? One of those feels like you're stealing from someone who does need it, or you're stealing from, I don't know, not a corporation. One of those feels worse. We're not talking about legality.
Oh, I got it. Capitalism bad. This is an extremely stupid, elaborately long, but not actually elaborate expose of capitalism bad. Man, that took a long time to land. Okay. Hey, at least I figured it out. At least I think that's what she's trying to say. God knows no one knows what she's trying to say. Listen, omnipotence can only get you that far in life, okay?
Maybe you should, because you're literally justifying stealing while being sued for stealing. Hello?
It's theft regardless. We're talking about what is morally worse. It's theft regardless.
You're digging yourself into a deeper pit. Theft regardless. Denims, the queen of self-owning. The queen of self-own. You can tell she doesn't have a lawyer yet. Yup. Can 100% tell that. And the funny thing is, Denims might not even be the dumbest out of all three.
Oh, boy.
Frogan straight up Bravo 6 went dark and deleted all her videos. But
Hey, Kaceytron did the same.
Kaceytron here takes the whole cake. You won't even believe what you're gonna witness here.
Oh, gee, I know what we're gonna witness. I saw this.
Just because I didn't react to his stupid video, he had to make up that I did and put a video of me smoking over his stupid video to get attention.
She has abused so many drugs, she actually just doesn't believe that she watched that video in the full.
I'm sorry, I don't
Thankfully, that doesn't matter.
give a f about your video. Like, I don't know. I don't recall.
You know, the Kaceytron is so goddamn repugnant. And you know it's probably burning away at her pitiful ember of a soul that she has left. Because, look at this. I can't say things or I'm gonna get banned on YouTube. But all of her stuff, all of her avatars, all of her pictures, all of you that you can see of her online is literally her like 10 fucking years ago. Before she literally built her own fucking wall and then decided to slam dunk herself into it.
Like, I don't know. I don't recall reacting to it.
Gee, I wonder why she couldn't recall that, huh? Looks like we got a mystery. We got some Blue's Clues.
I do not remember. I don't know. I may have been under the influence, but I do not recall reacting to it.
May have been under the influence is putting it very generously. And wow, she still raised $9,000, Your Honor. In my client's defense, she doesn't even need therapy at this rate. She needs a rehab. She was scaring the stoners in my comment section. People were like, yeah, I smoke every day for years and I'm scared of her. Ethan Klein is a raging misogynist who hates women.
Oh, look at that! Taylor Lorenz! Legends has it that her age is between 50 and 5 million. Wow.
Excellent piece by...
I don't care.
Majority female audience, by the way. She's mad I'm more for the girlies than she'll ever be. It's not his fault that the only 3 people dumb enough to, like, admit they were essentially stealing his video just happened to be women. I do want to say one thing, though. I do feel a bit bad for Frogan, because considering her size, she gets an unproportional larger amount of hate.
Base?
Yeah, Frogan's definitely going to be living on the street, but Denims has managed to raise $29,000, of which the money will probably go to Ethan Klein, but...
None of that money, by the way, is going to Ethan Klein. This is not how these things work. When he started the video and said generational build for his lawyer, he wasn't joking.
But the funny thing is, even Hassan didn't donate. He just dropped a little retweet from his ivory tower. To Ethan, I supported you when you were in fair use nonsense when I was a teen. I'm not gonna let you do that to a woman you hate. Congratulations, you were a parasocial loser as a teenager and you're still that as an adult. How can you crowdsource a legal defense when there's a genocide happening? Checkmate. Dr. Eggman.
True.
Denims and Casey begging for 100k. Frogan begging for 200k. I guess legal fees increase if you're over a certain weight limit. Whoever coined the name Hijaba the Hutt is insane, though.
We are friends with Denims. We think that she's a good person.
No.
Funny thing is, none of this would have ever happened if this dude just squatted 200 pounds parallel. And I'm willing to bet that a lot of people...
None of this would have, by the way, happened if he did not literally marry a goddamn succubus.
Supporting Ethan Klein aren't even, like, you know, enjoyers of his content or his rhetoric. It's the classic, you know, the enemy...
Yeah, by the way, this is true. I hate Ethan Klein. He's an absolute shit, in my opinion, in almost all ways. But this is still amazing.
Of my enemy is my friend. I'm a bit unk. I remember Twitch when it was, you know, focused on gaming and not just chatting and politics. And, you know, it was a better platform back then.
After Denims closed her GoFundMe last time, she actually started talking shit about GoFundMe and how shady they are. And interestingly...
I mean, GoFundMe is actually shady, though.
She was making a valid point. But then, as soon as she needed them again, she went running right back into their arms.
It just shows the hypocrisy. They're quick to jump on it, but as soon as it affects their bottom line, uh-oh.
Holy shit, guys. Everybody hates this bitch outside of her own clique. That is hilarious.
Ladies and gentlemen, I saved the best for last. Ethan Klein's War on Woman.
What
an actual article.
This?
The stinkiest, fattest person you know probably read all of this, but I am not going to. So
what is this?
Instead,
Jeez.
I got ChatGPT to put it in Fortnite terms. Ethan dropped a lawsuit nuke meant for Hassan, but third-partied 3 bot streamers mid-emote. Now they're crying in the storm with no mats, launching GoFundMes like medkits, while the article builds a rage-fueled tower yelling sexism. all while ignoring they ran face first into a trap box with 0 awareness.
One of those feels like you're stealing from someone who does need it, or you're stealing from.
Oh god, this is just pitiful. And I like it. I enjoy it. Anyway, that was Ves Yet 10 out of 10. Bye!